Mayor David Cicilline has led the fight to prevent foreclosures. We have been very pleased to partner with the mayor on preventing foreclosures and also trying to restore neighborhoods that have been hardest hit. Mayor.
Good morning. It's a great honor for me to be here at this really important gathering. As so many of our speakers have said, it's regrettable we have to have this education campaign. The city of Providence and many other areas of our state has been really hard hit by this foreclosure crisis. And the idea that we work really hard both in passing ordinances that give renters certain important rights, that we pass ordinances to penalize abandoned properties, provide for a mediation process for people to help them avoid foreclosure, creating new loan programs and new home buyer assistance and home buyer repair programs to make it easier for people to rehabilitate homes that have been foreclosed. Created a Come Home to Providence campaign that specifically designed to make it easier for families to purchase and repair foreclosed homes. So we've worked in a really aggressive way with all the partners behind me in responding to this foreclosure crisis. And the idea that despite that we're now confronting a second crisis because of the mortgage scams that we're seeing is just horrific. And the idea that people in their most desperate moment can be taken advantage of in this way is something we all have a responsibility to stop. Not long ago, I remember at my time at the mayor, which is open office hours, a woman who came in to see me, who was asking for help. She had taken her last savings that she was being foreclosed, she was about to be displaced. She had some savings so she could at least make the transition. And she had taken that last bit of savings and giving it to one of these scam artists who took her money, and she was hopeful it was going to mean she could stay in her house with her children. And it was a scam. And she not only was being forced to leave that house, but also then had no resources. Just one example. And so I'm delighted to be here to be part of this campaign. I want to thank the FDIC. I want to thank Richard and HUD and RI Housing. I want to thank all the members of the committee and acknowledge Chat Mitchell from my office, the Director of Neighborhood Services, who's a part of this steering committee. But really thank you to everyone who's doing this work. I want to also really acknowledge and thank the Attorney General because when these issues were brought to his attention, his office was very aggressive in prosecuting individuals, and I know he will continue to do that to send a very strong message that this will not be tolerated. But we have a responsibility to get this word out, be sure that we educate people about these scams, give them places to go, and that's what this campaign is all about. So I'll be sure today that this goes on the City of Providence website, the link, and I'll reach out to all the mayors and town administrators throughout the state and ask them to do the same thing so we can get this out to everyone in Rhode Island. Thank you very much.